Arugs. I love what you've done with yourself.
I try.
Unfortunately, due to weather inclements in the location that Arugs is at, she has no power. So the gracious, very kind Miko has decided to fill in for us today. We will have Arugs back next week, and we will do everything that we said we were going to do today next week, because I can't Arugs with Miko, because you'll just be like,
I don't
yes.
take the money.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that is bad. We can never do things together alone.
No, we really can't.
We're the irresponsible kids.
I know. I was like, who am I going to get to fill in for Arugs? And I was like, there's only one Arugs. There's no replacing
only
that.
one.
And
she is the Dorothy Spornak to our Betty White and our Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
Our Rose and Sophia.
And I was like, okay, so I can't have an Arugs. I'm going to go in the opposite direction and get a Miko. I was like, I'm going to get somebody on my scale. So this is the most Donderoing 101 podcast ever, because we have two wild cards.
Dondero squared. Ho ho.
Okay. Don't worry. We will have Arugs back next week, but I didn't want to not stream, because then you all think that we're both dead. Arugs is just tucked away very warm somewhere at a friend's house.
Hopefully. Oh, okay, good. Very good. The kids there too, or? Woo.
Yep.
Nice.
So she's well protected, and she will be back next week, and we will show all the merch that I created. I created some fucked up merch.
Yeah, you
Miko.
did.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was like, she's like, oh, don't show the merch without me. I was like, there's no way, because anything got you, Miko, she'd be like, yes, and then immediately go and buy it.
I could pretend to be Arugs. Wait, where are my serious face glasses? I don't think they're up here.
You have to have a serious face, and anytime I mention the merch store, you have to get, yeah, there it is. I love Arugs. I miss her already.
Already.
It's
one of those times where I contemplate taking the money.
Miko would greenlight everything. 100% she would. She would not only greenlight it, she would own it.
That's
She'd be
not
like,
true. That's not 100% true. I would give you some critiques. No, this needs to be green, and that needs to be red. And then I'd buy it.
I have some hot garbage, Miko. It's
hot garbage. Is it dumpster fire worthy? Is it literal doo-doo water worthy?
Are you one of those Caucasians that smell like mayonnaise when you get wet?
No.
What about wet dog?
But I know. No, but I know what you're talking about. I have friends that smell like wet dog.
Right. I mean, it's not something I'm like trying to bash people for. I just find it interesting that everyone has a different smell when they're wet.
And you're 100% right. It is white people that smell like mayonnaise when they wet. 100%. Because I have a friend, and every time it rains, I cannot describe it. You just gave it words. Because I don't like mayonnaise, but I couldn't describe what his smell
I like mayonnaise. That's why I know what it smells like.
Yeah. Look, I've got dapper hair now. Look, hold on.
You do have dapper hair. You look so distinguished with your glasses on earlier.
Right? I was walking around the library, and it was so funny because I had the circ manager. He was in front of me, and he didn't know I was on camera. So I'm just following him. He just goes, I know you're following me. And he flips around, and he goes, oh my God, are you on a live stream? And I was like, yes. And he goes, and his eyes got about that big because he's a circ manager. And I was like, the camera was on me. No one saw that. No, dude, me and Paulo have this thing going in GTA where we're racing, and we're just it's always me and him. Just
no one else wants to join up?
No. Everyone else is, but no one else can race because we're doing these crazy stunt ass races. You should have heard Nev. I cannot wait to see Nev's footage. He just kept getting more and more angry. He's just like, this is stupid. I don't like this. This is stupid. Not fun. Shep, on the other hand, Shep is chaos. The first time we played GTA, Shep is just like, I'm going to race.
His character's face absolutely looks like chaos.
Absolutely. And he immediately just tries to pit the first person to his side. He's just like, oh no, I'm not going to race. I'm just going to crash into people.
Accident, apparently.
Huh?
I did stunts on accident.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like a great place to turn. Let's turn. Oh shit, there's nothing down there.
I'm a computer. Smoosh.
Smooth.
Actually, he says, I scared the hell out of Nev and Jay because they weren't prepared for it. I brought them in, and it goes, boop, boop, recording. Very
it's like the camera's on Rick and Morty. I am not staring at you. I am just taking a photograph.
Yeah. So Sean, who edits all our highlights and stuff like that, he's going to be happy. There's going to be an audio file to go with this, and by happy I mean he's probably going to hate me for it.
Whatever.
Because now he has another thing he has to do.
He just won't tell you.
You just make it together. Yeah, he won't use it. He'll just be like, I don't know. I used the audio, man. It was real good. I don't know why. This is what I would do. I'd be like, nah, fuck you. I ain't doing that. Arugs was like, what are y'all going to talk about? And I was like, it's going to be me and Mika. We're just going to just chat at each other. It's just going to be, like us going, duty. I was like, it's going to be nothing but dick and fart jokes and farty dick jokes.
Indeed.
Oh, you froze. Miko froze. Am I frozen? Oh my God. Is it me?
Oh no.
Oh,
can you
you're
still
back.
Hear me?
Yes.
Am I back?
Yes. I didn't know if I froze or you froze. Like I didn't freeze on here, but you froze for a second. But you had this like, I'm drifting off. It was like it was Scrubs and you were in a fantasy.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I'm telling you right now, Peralta and Arugs is Santiago, 100%.
100%. She is an Amy Santiago. Like that notebook with all the that's Arugs.
100%. And
like I used to pride myself on being type A. No.
You are. I will say this. I think you're a cross between Gina and Amy. Not Amy.
I am indeed Gina.
You were Gina, and then a little bit of oh God,
don't hurt yourself.
The hot buy one.
No.
Rosa. You are a good mix of that.
Hot.
I'm a good mix of Boyle and Jake, and we know it. 100%. We know it.
100%.
100%.
Oh
both
boy!
Inside me are both Jake Peralta, with my clever, but also the fact that I'm just the most shat on person. It's like you're also Boyle.
Speaking of zings, we watched all the Hotel Transylvanias last night.
Oh my God, really? I haven't seen a single one of them.
I love them. Like, other than The Land Before Time and Ice Age, that was this movie series. I was like, okay, why are they making the second one? And then fell in love with the second one. Okay, why are they making the third one? Then the third one is my fucking favorite. Like, it's so sweet. It makes me cry. It makes me laugh. It makes me feel all warm and gooey. Like, they're so good. They're so good.
I'll have to check them out because I kind of want to watch them, but it was like one of those things. My kid, my oldest kid was just like, I don't give a shit about that. And my daughter's not there yet. They make me watch a bunch of weird shit.
I will believe it. With your children, I would believe it.
My daughter has like the weirdest Netflix taste and YouTube taste. Like, but my son, he just watches gaming shit. He's in that phase where it's gaming and guns and violence and horror. He was watching some YouTube video about they were explaining Five Nights at Freddy's and all that shit. He loves all that crap. He's your typical YouTube fan. Boy, my daughter, on the other hand, watches educational stuff in all languages. She was watching a video in Russian the other day. Just like, what are you watching? She goes, they're playing with slime. And I'm like, they're not speaking English. I can understand them. You're 3. You can't even understand
And I bet she can. She can. She's my favorite. She is like the best kid ever. She's amazing. She is a unicorn.
I love sitting her on my lap and just watching her jump out of her skin. And 100% of it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
She just knows it makes me laugh. Like, okay, so today we're driving in the car and she's counting to herself. She's just sitting back in the car. She goes, 1, 2, 3. And she got about, she was like 17, 18, 19. So I said, 20. And she goes, Dad, I was going to say that. I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
So sassy.
No. It gets worse. She does it again. She counts again. Gets to 19. Pauses. So I go, 20. Because she knows I'm just going to finish that count off. 20. She goes, Dad, I was going to say it. And I'm like, you're messing with me. She's like, I'm not messing with you. So she does it again. And I hear her go, 20. And she sits there. And so I go, all right, 20. She goes, Dad, I was going to say that. I already did. You want to see my new puppers?
Oh yeah, let me see it. What was her name?
Hold on. Her name is Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Annabelle. Hold on. Let me switch to
Sounds like
today.
you need
It
puppy.
won't be pants cam. It's gonna
You
be
need puppy cam.
puppy
That's it.
cam.
Oh, look at her. Oh,
She's just a
Her
little
is
lazy
so-
puppy.
hey, listen, the old ones usually are, and that's great.
She's old and so adorable, and my cat's hate her. But
So, what kind of merch did you make?
so I can't show any of it, but I will say I may have made a fanny pack or two. Because fanny packs are where it's at.
Hot.
Everybody says. I may have made some pants and some shirts,
Like sleeper pants?
like sleeper pants. Now I will say only one is getting approved for the store, because Arugs runs that with an iron fist. She does a great job. I will say that she's the best merch director I've ever seen in my life. You should have seen last week's episode when she did the training video. We have a training video for merch and stuff made by request of me. I was like, we need a merch video, and like to train me how to do merch. She did a fantastic job, and it is horrifically boring, but it's accurate.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Does it have cheesy music?
No, that was the only thing that was missing.
Oh,
The only thing that was missing was cheesy music.
I'm surprised she didn't even play it herself.
She did the voice up for it.
Classic.
It is good. But anyway, no, she has done an amazing job in the merch store, which has tickled me pink because you know me, if someone's doing good at something, I'm like, how to ruin this for everyone.
I'm excited about tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Was that Wednesday?
Yes,
I'm
the
excited.
highlight reel just came out on YouTube. Woo woo!
Oh boy,
We are fully caught up. Sean, I will say this: Sean makes some kick-ass highlight videos. Though he took out almost every Brick Tree Brewing advertisement. I feel like
Brick Tree.
it should have been nothing but Brick Tree Brewing.
Brick Tree.
They make fantastic beers.
Clearly, they must.
Brick Tree Brewing. Brought to you
Clearly
by
they must.
Brick Tree Brewing. They're not an official sponsor. They just make really good beer. My challenge this week is to get Brick Tree Brewing to sponsor our podcast.
Do it.
And so next week
Hot.
you will find out whether or not I had the skills to get sponsored by Brick Tree Brewing.
You got skills, yo.
Skills.
You.
And then, I guess next week you'll also see all the merch I made.
Put that away, John.
Put that away. Put that away.
Put it away. Put it away.
I will say this face is about as bad as whipping up my dick on the podcast.
It is. Because it looks like you literally just did.
That's the response I get every time that face gets shown, especially if like on Donderoing 101, every time I break out that face, she makes the face of, why did you whip out your dick on the podcast?
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? But
Why are you like this?
that's what makes Donderoing 101 work. So this podcast, Donderoing 101, is what you would call like the sitcom. Like Brooklyn Nine, it's the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where it's very relatable to relatable characters talking to each other. The weebs and the weebs and the interweebs is literally Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh gosh, it is.
Really is. Where it's just a bunch of horrible people. And then
Which one is Danny DeVito
Oh,
though? Oh,
that's a tough. I think we're all
That's a
with
tough
Danny
one.
DeVito.
I think so. Would you like an egg in this triangle?
You look an egg and try. But Arugs is the audience in that. She is the protagonist. She is the one surrounded by the assholes that has to deal with it on a weekly basis.
Agreed.
And then our gaming is literally just that indie film where only 5 people understand what's happening and 4 of those people are in the film. Yeah. I was like, I need someone. This is the Lawless episode of Donderoing 101.
She's gonna message us in the chat and be like, "Why were y'all playing Barbies with John's face on stream Monday?"
But you know what?
Now
This is,
he is.
Now keys.
I will say that is one reason I love Arugs. Arugs keeps us in line and wrangles them cats better than anyone.
Oh yeah, she can herd some cats. Definitely.
Definitely. I feel like she was made for us and we were made for her because she is so A-type. She is so good at organizing and we are just so chaos.
Oh my gosh.
And like balance stuff. Like I feel like if we weren't as chaotic, she'd be too type A. Be like, nah, we can't handle your level of organization because we're just trying to keep it casual.
You have a pants cam. What does that even mean?
Yeah. It's like, what? We can't handle your level of type A. You're too well planned. But the real us are like, nah, we just pooped in a bag. We need someone to organize this shit. Yeah, we definitely need Arugs. Like we cannot. All the stream channels could not function without the basic kindness Arugs gives us every week.
Y'all need some Arugs.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we really do.
Definitely.
She's like,
her type A-ness overshadows mine, so I can be chaotic. Because in every group I'm in, I'm the mother hen. And I'm like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. Chaos.
She is the Blue Skirts Boys' mom. And we love her for it.
They used to freeze goldfish. And I was like, why would y'all do that? Because apparently it's like if the lake freezes over in the winter, that makes the fish freeze. And when it thaws out, that means the fish are alive. So they're like, shit, let's get some goldfish, stick them in the freezer, and then thaw them out in like 4 or 5 weeks and see if they're still alive.
3 out of 5 fish. So what you're saying is they just kill 2. Why didn't they just kill 2 fish for funsies then? Just be like, we're just going to dump these fish out.
First of all, sir, excuse me, sir. You froze piss for no reason.
Pee-pee! We froze the pee-pee in bags, Ziploc bags.
Yes. So let's not talk about for funsies. Let's not talk about
You're right. You're right.
Let's not.
Police involved. There was murder afoot.
Hot.
The police
murdered afoot?
Yeah, no. Police wanted me for murder.
Nice.
They thought I murdered Jay. I'm not joking. I am 100% not joking.
And the only reason I am laughing is you're serious.
I know.
The shit that only happens to you two.
Yeah.
Why is it within there's something going on?
The police showed up at my grandmother's house and said, hey, we're looking for John. We think he may have murdered Jay. Good story. And you know what that fucker did?
He hid.
No. I straight up called his ass. I was like, Jay, you got to come tell him I didn't kill you. Nope. He Michigan frogged my ass. He 100% Michigan frogged my ass and be like, I'm dead, bitches.
Nope. Man, you got to come and tell him you're alive. Nah.
He was sitting in a coffee shop drinking coffee and he just texts me. He goes, N-A-H. Nah.
Right. Same time. So now you have to watch us be old.
Yeah.
And figure,
I was like,
well, my grandson with the computers can help me do it.
Like, no, seriously. I did one night, Saturday, I think it was. I didn't stream, and I'm just like,
how did we get here? Now which is it with the?
I'm pressing Y.
It's not doing it, honey.
My controller's broken.
Fucking terrible.
It is. That's what it was Saturday. And I was like, I have to play a little bit before Sunday because I can't go on the stream just being really bad. Really bad. I just have to be blue skirt bad.
Blue skirt bad. Who's bad?
We're bad. That's why I keep trying to tell Arugs to game with us. But she's like, I'm just bad at video games. And I'm like, and you think we're good?
Right. Like,
I was like, now, question. Are you afraid we're going to judge you? Or are you afraid the internet's going to judge you on your gaming skill? Because I have literally shot Shep in the face at point blank range when there were no bad guys around accidentally. I was like, there is no worse than we are. And you know what she told me?
I traditionally have to throw my gun every time we play Contagion because it's like a brand new game every time I control it.
I know. What are you going to do, zombies?
I do that.
So, but you know what she told me? She goes, oh, I don't care about y'all. It's the internet I worry about judging me. And I'm like, okay, good. It's not us.
Right, it's not us.
Yeah.
We're terrible.
Awesome
Until next
sauce.
week. Bye.